Jen wants to talk to John. Jen and John. Ooh. He gives me a rose. He said he passed suddenly, unexpectedly. He said he passes of the upper chest. It was there for a while, he said. So he gives me a sign that's medical. And he says it's there for a while, hung out for a while. Maybe we didn't recognize what it was. Cattening Dan? What? That's what we called him? Ooh, he limits my oxygen each and every time, almost like my lungs don't have enough room. Or like I forget that I'm weak and then I say something and then I have to like, whoo, bring it back in again. Does that make sense to you? He says he's like a father figure, but he has a great sense of humor and he just seems like he passes before his time, but that's what I'm assuming. Oh, he had 13 days in hospice. What got him into hospice? He goes, having an attitude. And I'm like, I highly doubt that's what got you into hospice. Quit it. Is this your dad? Who is this? Who is this? Because the sense of humor cannot be denied. He said his attitude got him into hospice. Why is that so funny? Okay, I gotta hear, well, we couldn't take care of him because blah, 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 blah. He just got grumpy face on. He goes, everything was fine. Ex-boyfriend and best friend. What happened? Because he had said something about the upper chest and his lungs not having any more room for oxygen. And he said it'd been there for a while. And like I said, he seemed like he passed before. A stroke! That must be who I was talking to when we did your card reading. Were you the card reading where I was like, it almost legit seems like this random person I'm channeling had a stroke on the other side. Oh my gosh, and then you got a reading and there he is again. I love this for you. But listen, you have this grandma over here. Oh. Okay, you have this grandma over here. She's a real talker. She's maybe like 5'3". She's got all kinds of things she's got to like fix and blah, 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 blah. Her hands are cold. Maybe we have her jewelry, but she's got cold ass hands and she's walking around. And this means she passes something medical, but she passed like when she was older, most likely passed at home. And then all her medical things just kind of catch up to her right at the end. Makes sense? And that's your primary guardian angel. She had a stroke too? Everybody's trending? Jeez. Eat your damn Cheerios, everybody. Oh, that must be why she came through once we confirmed the way he ended up passing too. Interesting. Okay. Were you able to... Now, I asked him, I was like, are you going to give me the sign symbol that you didn't get a chance to say goodbye? And he said no. And I was like, so you guys were able to talk at the end? And I feel like could have potentially even been on the phone with this person at the end, you know? So he doesn't make me feel like it's some devastating thing that you got to say that you didn't get a chance to say goodbye. Or if you didn't get a chance to say goodbye, he's talking about like everything's okay. He doesn't feel like it's, we didn't get a chance to say goodbye. He just says that's okay. I stayed 14 days every day in hospice with him. Okay, because I was like, okay, so it's your girlfriend, right? Your ex-girlfriend. She probably wasn't there, right? And he's like, I'm not saying that at all because you were right there. He didn't feel like he didn't get to say goodbye. And she was there every single day that he was in hospice. So this guy ends up having a stroke that freaking young, ends up on hospice for 13 days, and she's right there by his side. Thank you for that, my dear. And he comes through to say, hey, I am here. And then he says, she was holding my hand right at the end, but she had... This has also happened to me, but I didn't remember it till very far in the much later. Very far in the future, much later. But when I was holding someone that was passing's hand at the end of their life, I had a lot of like visuals and memories while I was doing that were very bright, and he talks about that, so you must have told him that he could go. And then he says that there were images and things you were thinking while he was unresponsive, essentially, that were actually communication with him. I took care of him for 2 years. Wow. And And then he says that right after he goes, my damn leg finally stopped hurting. He said, okay, so I don't know why he said that, but whatever. Love his little irritated personality. Very funny guy though. What else was I gonna say about this gentleman? Yes, right after he ends up passing, okay, you have dreams about him. I think you continue to have dreams of him, okay? And so, and he goes, and she has a bunch of my stuff. Ask her about the clothes. So you have his clothes, or you made something in honor of his memory with clothes as well. And then she goes, well, he was actually supposed to have back surgery. Wow, so you were doing all the tender love and care for this man. My nose is so itchy. He left me his necklace. I absolutely love this. I highly doubt you even wear it out. I think that you would probably keep it home so you don't want to lose it. But he absolutely loves, we have to do his will. How long ago did he pass? Because dang, he came right through even before you attempted to reach out and get a mediumship reading. So that's pretty incredible. And Shanna, you're going to get a card reading. You wear it every single day. I'm so... Oh my gosh, I love it. I'd be so nervous to wear it out of the house. Oh my goodness. But that's not anything negative, of course. And she says in August. So this is very, very recent. I'm going to tell you, for him to come through during a card reading, and then for him to have no problem just explaining everything about how he ends up passing once he gets you on one of these sessions, that's pretty stinking cool. It is safe to say that he is at peace on the other side. He's around you. He can communicate with you. He can see things. Make sure that, you know, when you have dreams of him, say hi, repeating numbers on the clock, say hey. He is your angel for sure. And then you have that grandma over there, but between the both of them, you should be getting plenty of signs. All right, Shanna, where are you? You have a card reading, my dear.